In this video, we learning about types of bearing. So all friends see the video to the end. So let's start. Bearing types, rolling bearings. There is two types: ball bearings, roller bearings. In ball bearings, deep groove ball bearing, self-aligning ball bearing, angular contact ball bearing, thrust ball bearing. In roller bearings, tapered roller bearings, spherical roller bearing, cylindrical roller bearing, needle roller bearing. Ball bearings are use ball as rolling element. They are characterized by contact between the balls and the raceway. As the rule, ball bearing rotate very quickly but cannot support substantial load. Deep groove ball bearings are the most commonly used and feature in a wide range of different applications. Thanks to their simple design, they are easy to maintain and not sensitive to operating conditions. In addition to radial forces, they absorb axial force in both directions. Their low torque makes them suitable for high speeds. Angular contact ball bearings. Angular contact ball bearings are characterized by a contact angle. This means that forces are transferred from one raceway to the other at a particular angle. Angular contact ball bearings are therefore suitable for combined loads where high axial forces have to be transferred in addition to radial forces. Self-aligning ball bearings. Self-aligning ball bearings comprise a double row of balls guided by a cage and double row inner ring raceway, but have the special feature of a continuous spherical outer ring raceway, allowing the inner ring ball complement to swivel within the outer ring. This enables a degree of self-alignment in the application. This type of bearing is recommended when problems arise with the alignment of the shaft and the housing, and the shaft could deflect. Self-aligning ball bearings are primarily suitable for absorbing radial forces. Thrust ball bearings. Thrust ball bearings consist of two bearing discs with raceway for the ball. Thrust ball bearings were developed solely for absorbing axial force in one direction, which means that they can locate the shaft axially in one direction. Roller bearings. Roller bearings are characterized by a line contact. This type of contact means that roller bearings have a higher load rating than ball bearings of the same size. However, the speed ability is lower than a ball bearing due to the increased friction of a contact line. Spherical roller bearings. Spherical roller bearings are very robust and work on the same principle as self-aligning bearings, with the exception that they comprise spherical rollers instead of balls, allowing spherical rollers instead of balls, allowing higher load to be supported. This can compensate for misalignments between the shaft and the housing. Spherical roller bearings can absorb high radial load and moderate axial loads. Cylindrical roller bearings. Cylindrical roller bearings use line contact between the rolling element and the raceway, which optimizes the distribution of trace factor at the point of contact between the roller and the raceway. This construction means that cylindrical roller bearing have a very high radial load rating. Depending on the design, they may also be able to transmit limited amounts of axial loads. Tapered roller bearings. Tapered roller bearings have tapered raceway in the inner and outer rings with conical rollers arranged between them. Due to the contact angle, tapered roller bearings can absorb a high radial and axial force in one direction. Tapered roller bearings are often fitted in pairs to support axial forces in both directions. Needle roller bearings. Needle roller bearings are a special type of cylindrical roller bearings which containing very long, thin rolling element known as needle rollers. The ratio of diameter to length is between 1 is to 3 and 1 is to 10. Needle roller bearings have a high load rating and are only suitable for radial forces.